I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
All right, people, write something on the board. Let's spell it. First letter. L. O. What's that?
It's time. It's time to have real, honest, open, difficult, and inspiring conversations. It's time for Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Hello. Hey there, family. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. How are you, family? How are you on this Wednesday, July the 10th? Oh, how are you? How are you making out in this heat? More importantly, because I think that is the question. How are you making out in this heat? I pray that you are all making out well. I really do. I really do. I hope that you are staying hydrated and cool on this hump day. Yes, yes, yes. Family, it's time for roll call. You know that. You know it is. You know it is. Let us know that you are joining us. If you're doing so by our socials, send us a message. You know, we love the love any way you care to share it. You can even give us a call. Yes, you can. You can do that by dialing 215-634-8065. You can even call us toll free. You can do that by dialing 1-866-361-0900. That's right. That's right. So, family, I've got a lot of things to share before we get into the crux of things. That's right. I like to share some stories with you every now and again, things that are taken from the headlines. Well, I read some things today that I just had to share. I said, "Oh, the family needs to know about this." So, this first story that I want to share with you, it reads about summer camp. I know oftentimes during the summer months, parents have, difficulty finding activities for the babies. Well, I'm happy to say that there is a free program. So here it is. Finding affordable ways to keep your kids busy is a struggle for many parents during the summer, but one program is helping children to access education, sports, and life skills for free right here in Philadelphia. Whether it's swim lessons at the indoor pool, outdoor sports at the rooftop field, or art classes, there's a little something for every child at Dream Camp. So, for the first time, ESF, which is a national camp company, it's combining its regular summer programming with its free Dream Camp under one roof at the Friends Select School in Center City. Family, the program is free for those who apply and qualify, and it includes food and transportation. I thought that was awesome. So I thought you needed to know. So I said, I've got to share that with the family. Now, this next story, I don't want you all to beat me, okay? I do not want you to beat me. But this next story is about Krispy Kreme. Yes, indeed. We all love a good Krispy Kreme donut. Shut up and keep talking. Okay, so Krispy Kreme announced that it will celebrate 87 years of business by offering an 87-cent original glazed dozen, okay, with the purchase of any dozen at regular price. Y'all hear me? Listen. Don't come for me, please. Just don't. I was trying to share just good news. I thought it was goodness, just think it's goodness. But did you hear that? 87-cent original glazed dozen, not one donut, not one, with the purchase of any dozen at regular price. Now, the deal is available only for one day, and that day is Friday, July the 12th. I know what y'all are going to do. On Monday, y'all are going to tell me about myself. I know you are. Just don't hurt me, okay? Don't hurt me. I want to send a thank you in advance to Eric and Kai, the hosts of Unpacking, who will visit with you in my stead on tomorrow, July 11th, as I will be in Washington, D.C. at Blues Alley. I remember I told you. So thank you, Eric and Kai. I know you'll have a ball with them. All right, family, it's time for our Black History 365 moment. That's right. The oldest university in the world is the University of, I'm going to take this slowly, Al Qarawiyyin, which means University of the People, founded in 859 in Fez, Morocco. It was founded as a mosque and subsequently became one of the leading spiritual and educational centers of the Islamic Golden Age. It was incorporated into Morocco's modern state university system in 1963 and was officially renamed the University of Al Qarawiyyin 2 years later. The mosque building itself is also a significant complex of historical Moroccan and Islamic architecture that features elements from many different periods of Moroccan history. Some sources, such as the Guinness World Records, have cited it as the oldest university or oldest continually operating highest learning institution in the world. All right, family, that's our moment for today. I want to wish all of our love lights who are celebrating a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. That's right. Happy birthday to you. And I want to send some prayers of healing and speedy recovery to our family member, Darren Toms. You see him, he logs in every single evening. Smitty, you always hear me talk about Smitty. Get well, Smitty, get well quickly, Smitty, okay? And properly. How about that? You do it well, do it well. And family, don't think I've forgotten about you because you know I haven't. I have not. I am sending extra love and hugs to each and every one of you. If your light is shining dimly today, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm talking to you. Yes, I am. On behalf of your entire tribe and village right here, I just want you to know that we've got you, okay? We've got your back and your support system is in full effect. So we are right here. All right? Okay. All right. I do want to share that the family is checking in. Nasir. Hey there, Nasir. Nasir Butler is sending peace and blessings. We receive them and we send them right back to you. I hope you are staying cool and hydrated, Nasir. Malcolm White is checking in. There's my message. He's watching and listening from West Mount Airy, sending you a good evening as well, Malcolm. And Eric, just Rick. He shares, hey there, family. How's everybody doing on this warm Wednesday? Isn't it? Isn't it? I really hope y'all are doing well. I really do, because let me tell you something. I felt like I could cut the heat today when I went outside. I really did. I tried to tell Chloe, my fur baby, for those of you who are unfamiliar, but I know y'all know Chloe. I tried to tell her, you don't want to go out there. Believe me, you don't want to go out there. And she did. When I tell you that tongue was dragging. What? She didn't listen. Norm is checking in. Norm McGowan. Hey there, Norm. He shares that he's happy to be here. Well, you know what? I'm happy that you're here too. So happy to have you, Norm. And Willie. Hey there, Willie. Willie Matthew Williams. He shares he's ready for summer to come and to end. Oh, Willie. Oh, he shares happy hot hump day with everybody. Henry Purifoy. Hey there, Henry. He's checking in and he shares that he walked the college campus with his daughter. Oh, I love that. Kudos and congrats to the little princess. That's right. Congrats to her. And congrats to you, Dad, on a job well done. Lakeisha Boston is checking in. Hey there. I love Light. She shares that she hopes everybody is staying Cool. Yes, yes, yes. Miss Lily, I see you as well. Miss Lily is joining us. And oh, Nasir, he shares that he's staying cool by the pool with his grandson. Oh, you know, you live the best life, Nasir. You really do. Misty, my cousin, and she watches Chloe for me when I'm gone. She shares, leave my girlfriend alone. You know what? You know how Chloe is. You know how she is. Cheryl Brown shares, love with all the love lights. Yes. Malcolm, yes. Malcolm is sharing about all of our fur babies. But y'all know me. You know I love the babies, but y'all don't know I love the animals too. And I saw this dog today, y'all. I saw the baby panting, so I stopped and I was getting ready to go get it, and then I saw it belonged to somebody. I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy." I probably would have gotten beaten down. That woman probably would have beat me down over her baby. I because I thought it was by itself and I thought it needed some water. I called myself helping, but she probably would have beaten me because I would have beaten somebody if they had come near my clothes. Well, in any event, let's get started, family. We have a show for you tonight. Yes, we do. We have some guests tonight that are going to talk about all of these myths, all of the myths that there are about hair care, right? About hair care. They're going to share with us about everything that we think we know about hair care, and they're going to dispel all the myths, all the rumors, and all of that good stuff. So, without further ado, I'm going to share with you who we're going to talk with tonight. We're going to talk with Mardia Reed, who is also known as Miss 46th. She is the owner of the 46th Street Hair Salon in West Philadelphia, right there in West Philly. Her family has a rich family history in the hairstyling industry, with her mother paving the way as the first generation stylist. And she's my boop. Yes, she is. Now, that means she's one of my BFFs. And for those of you who are saying, well, Carol, I don't know what that is either. That means best friend forever. You know, she's one of my good cookie girlfriends. That's what she is. And she's brought with her Andrea Johnson. It's one of my boops too. She's been a dedicated licensed cosmetologist for well over 30 years, specializing in locks, natural hair, and just overall hair care, with an emphasis on the importance of healthy hair in everything she does. All right. And guess what? We've got more. They brought with them Kim Rollins, who is a master beauty professional, a mother, a motivational speaker, a transformation coach, and an entrepreneur. That's right. She's an expert in her field, and she too has well over 30 years of experience as a licensed cosmetologist in both New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So, family, without further ado, I welcome you to the conversation with Mardia Reed, Andrea Johnson, and Kim Rollins. Yes, I do. Hey there, ladies. Uh-oh, now that doesn't look right. We don't like that. What is that? There we are. There we are. That looks better. That looks better. How are you ladies today?
Wonderful. Well, I am well. I am well.
Good, good, good. Kim, you said I am well. You said, wait.
You got to speak it into existence. Let's hear
That's
that.
right. That's right. You said it with such conviction. I did believe you. You said it. You said
Yeah.
it. That's right. That's right. Well, ladies, I must say, I am happy to have you here today. And now let me tell you, family, I'm going to ask the ladies to speak with you individually in a moment, but let me just share with you. I had a conversation with Mardia and I said, so what is this and what is that? And how do you this? And then we both said, you know what? This conversation needs to be on a wider scale, needs to be on a larger scale. Because if I had these questions, then so do other people. So that's why we thought it was necessary to come here. And she said, I'm ready. I got so much information for you. I said, well, I can't wait. So, ladies, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourselves individually and just telling us from where you come, where you grew up, and all that good stuff.
Okay. I'm going first. How are you? Kim Rollins. I grew up in New Jersey, actually. I was born in Philly, Metropolitan Hospital. But my mother moved to Jersey when I was like 2. Yeah, it doesn't even exist anymore.
Okay. I was going to ask, Kim. I was going to ask.
It doesn't exist. So we moved to Jersey when I was 3. So I'm from Jersey. I got my cosmetology license in a vocational high school in New Jersey when I decided that college wasn't for me. And I wanted to do, I took 3 courses. One was electrical, one was masonry, the other was cosmetology. No, and cosmetology stuck. That's the
Uh-huh.
one. But I can wire a house though. I can. I don't want to,
Right, right.
but I can wire
She
a house.
said, but I can, but I can.
So just to fast forward a little bit, I got my cosmetology license, and then I moved to Pennsylvania where I bought a property, and I realized I didn't just want to do hair; I wanted to be a natural hairstylist, and I needed my Pennsylvania license. So I think I need 250 more hours
Oh,
because
wow.
Jersey required 1,000, PA required 250 more than what I had. So through reciprocity and going to state boards and different things like that, I was able to acquire my New Jersey license and my PA license. And
Oh,
then I
wow.
opened my hair salon in 2000, Ocean Hair Salon in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So,
Okay. All right. I am Andrea Johnson. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Originally from Jamaica. I do not have an accent. I've been here since I was 5.
Okay.
So, in high school, I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to help people. But after working through the summer, I was like, no, I can't do it. My emotions couldn't handle it. So I wound up going to Temple for business management. And hair was nowhere in the radar. I was injured, and through the first semester, I was out for a while. By the time I got back, classes had already started. But so I'm like, what am I going to do?
Right.
So my cousin had finished hair school. I said, well, that's a good trade to have while I'm in school to make some money. Got into it, never got back out.
Wow.
But I was able to utilize the business management part of it because I've been a salon owner for 10 plus years. And I love hair. And I incorporating helping people as well. Hair care. Because my motto is, if you do not have hair, I do not have anything to work with. So that's why hair care is one of my big priorities.
Wow. Wow.
To introduce myself, my name is Mardia Reed. I've been doing hair for over 30 years. As Ms. Riddick said, my mother being the first generational hairstylist and me coming up after her. But the difference between me and my mother worked for somebody, and I decided, first of all, this was not my field. I was just actually born to do it. So if y'all didn't know, I actually went to school for business management as well. And child psychology, and it just wasn't, I don't know what was running through my head while I was sitting not getting it. And I went through a period of time of wondering, what do I do in life? And I just did what I do naturally, and that's just hair care for people. And I decided to open up this salon. In this place, we've been here, it'll be 11 years, and I have been able to employ many people. We teach, we grow, and we all learn together. And
I love that.
And I love everything about it. I love the conversations with the clients because you build relationships. So therefore, with our clients, we actually have relationships. We hang out together, and we talk serious business together.
Listen, it's about that trust. We trust y'all. We come in there damaged and broken, and we need to be fixed. Well, let me speak for myself. Okay. I don't want to put anybody else out there. Family, hello, 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 and welcome. You are tuned in to Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD. We're talking all things hair care. You hear me? Everybody has a question about hair. I know we do. And we're going to dispel some of the myths that we all believe to be true. But right now, we're going to take a short commercial break. Family, you already know what I'm going to say. The phone lines are open, and they will remain open because you're always invited to the conversation. And feel free to continue to comment on our socials. Whatever you do, though, stay with us, okay? Because we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tanya Pendleton, the host of Reality Check, airing Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Word Radio. Join me as I talk to newsmakers and noisemakers in politics, sports, entertainment, culture, and tech. We'll take deep dives into stories from Philadelphia and beyond. Tune in at 10 a.m. Monday through Thursday on Word Radio for your daily Reality Check.
Bro, what you doing?
I'm flowing and relaxing. Do you mind?
Oh, no. Gotta get these laps in. Come on, man.
Laps?
Yeah, man. I'll challenge you right now. 4 laps across the pool at top speed, and the winner gets the new Giant Buck scratch-off from the Pennsylvania Lottery. You could be swimming in cash.
I'd rather be scratching and relaxing.
I mean, you can with the Giant Buck scratch-off. Let's go.
All right, challenge accepted.
Pick up the Pennsylvania Giant Buck scratch-off game today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Problem gambling? Helpline 1-800-GAMBLER.
If you're worried about losing your health insurance through Medicaid, we have great news for you. New government regulations have expanded the Affordable Care Act. And now you may qualify to get health insurance for you and your family through the Affordable Care Act. Call now to learn if you qualify. We know the healthcare regulations regarding Medicaid, and we've helped thousands of people find quality, affordable health insurance. Plus, all our research is free to you. So call us. With just one call, we'll shop from hundreds of different insurance companies to find you the right affordable health insurance plan. So if you're worried about losing your Medicaid insurance, call right now. Speak with a licensed agent and find how you may qualify for a new health insurance plan.
800-275-7851. 800-275-7851. 800-275-7851. That's 800-275-7851. Paid for by the Health Insurance Hotline.
Teachers are diverse, skilled leaders, innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Teaching shapes lives. Are you ready? Explore teaching at teach.org, supported by the U.S. Department of Education and 1 million teachers of color.
Tune into Afro Unity Beats Sundays at 5 p.m. hosted by Brother Shamari, David Barnes, and Patrick Atsadu. Afro Unity Beats features contemporary Afrobeat melded with the traditional African, Caribbean, and Black-rooted musical forms from around the diaspora. Check out weekly artists from different parts of the diaspora discussing the latest sounds from their part of the world and the history of their musical origins. That's Afro Unity Beats every Sunday, except the fourth Sunday at 5 p.m. only on WURD. Progressive Black Talk Media.
Long nose, what's the word, boy? What's the word? What's the word?
WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
What is love?
You're listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
I think I know what love
And we are back, family. Welcome back. You are tuned in to Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD. I see that some of our family members are continuing to check in. Michelle White, hi there, Love Light. She shares, hello, ladies. Hi, family. Hi, everybody. We send that love right back to you. Craig Williams, he's sharing love as well, as is Cheryl Brown. Cheryl shares, I too was a licensed cosmetologist. I retired to take care of my disabled daughter, but I miss it so much. Oh, Cheryl. Christina. Oh, so ladies, now I say this myself. I've said this term so often. I say it all the time. I think I just said it yesterday about natural hair. What does the term natural hair truly mean? Because I always thought it just meant you just didn't put a perm in your hair. But what does it mean?
It means your hair that organically grows out, the way it grows out of your hair.
Okay.
With no alterations at all, no blow drying, no coloring, no process to change the strands, the bonds of it. That is your natural hair.
Ah, thank you for that. I've been wrong all these years. Oh, well, there's one. Well, thank you for that. If you could share with us, what are some of the more common misconceptions a lot of people have about hair care?
Can I do? You want to go? No, because you know I want to jump in, but it's all right. You jump in. So, a huge misconception is the numbering and the lettering of hair, like the 1A or C.
Not
No, you know, first of all, y'all know I was coming to that 4C. I see that ever. First of all, that's the only thing I see though. I see 4C everywhere. Nobody refers to any.
It's a marketing
It's
technique.
marketing.
Your hair is straight, wavy, curly, or kinky. That's it.
That's it.
Wait. I'm sorry. Say that again because I think you just broke the internet. Say that one more time.
Straight, wavy, curly, or kinky. And kinky is tight, a tight curl. It's only 4. And we can have up to 2 different textures on our head.
Yep. At any time.
At any time.
Oh, I know that happened to me at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the kitchen in the back.
Yeah.
But then it's nice up front.
Y'all, let me tell you something.
And let's also talk about the changes that you go through.
Yes.
0 to 2, it's one texture. Then you could be going through puberty. You can have a baby. You can go through menopause. Like your hair at your tip, the gray hair is a whole nother texture. So to get caught up on that 1,4C, it's a myth.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I see 4C everywhere.
For marketing.
Are you kidding me? So, okay, so we have all of these products geared toward people with 4C hair, and you're telling me that is a myth. That is non-existent.
Let me give you an example. If you have 4C hair, say you get pregnant, the texture of your hair can completely change. After you have the baby, your hair can completely change. Then there's men. Men go through different changes in life that we never address. So I have not done a client yet because I'm a master loctician. I have not done a client yet that did not have at least 2 different textures on their head, sometimes 3.
Yeah, I am she.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I am she. I have 2 textures. I have a Brillo pad right here in the middle. I tell you, I do.
And then that's another thing, medication.
Yes.
Medication can change the texture of your hair as well.
Okay, wait. So, okay, I would love for you ladies to break all of those things down, but I want to start with this 4C. What is 4C hair supposed to be? What is it, defined as? What is it supposed to be?
Kinky, the texture that Andrea said, that's what they defined it as.
And that would be the hair with the tightest curl pattern? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what that means. Kinky means.
Everybody that claims they have it don't actually have it.
Wow. So how do you determine what kind of hair or what type of hair you have?
What Drea said, say that again. The 4 types
The
of
4
hair.
types of hair.
Straight, wavy, curly, kinky.
So you know what straight is.
Yeah.
And you know what kinky is, the tight. So
Yes.
the difference between the tighter curl is a wave pattern. One of the waves are really loose, and then one is like the curls. So everybody has curly hair. It's just it comes out in different ways. So you might have the straight hair, which is still curly, and the hair grows in a whirl. It grows to the right? Everybody's scalp. When you see that whirl in the middle, that's how the hair comes out. So that pattern might come out straight. It might come out wavy. It might come out kinky and curly. So the difference is actually the feel and the look. Because you might see a picture and say, I want that style, and your hair is nowhere near that texture. So that's what people need to be aware of. Like you said, your own texture, because you can come with a picture, because we always ask, can you bring an illustration of what you want? But when you have that consultation, you have to let the client know you cannot get this. I can give you something similar. But if it's this look and this shine that you're looking for, you will not get it because your texture is different. You need to find texture the same as your texture when you're looking for a picture or a style.
You know what? You just said something. I don't think there's ever been a stylist that I've ever heard say, you can't get this style. I appreciate that honesty. I wish somebody would tell me that. Don't have me going in there delusional, sitting in the chair, and then completely disappointed when when they say what you asked for or whatever it is versus what you got. That whole thing that's going through the internet. I would listen. I would appreciate somebody saying to me, okay.
And now, Ms. Riddick, that's the whole reason for
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to finish
I
my
was just saying
sentence.
the way you came through.
I was just waiting. Okay.
I like your glasses. But when somebody asks you, that's the whole purpose of a consultation. So family, when you are going to a salon, whether an old one, a new one, the first thing you want to make sure is that stylist is giving you a consultation, looking you in your face, asking you questions. How do you wear your hair? What's your hair, a plan for your hair?
What's your vision?
Yeah, what's your vision? Because we can help you with that. Thank you, Kim. We can help you with that vision. But have a vision when you come have that consultation. It's important.
So not vision with the hairstyle, but vision with your hair care journey. Is that what you
Yes.
mean?
Do
Okay.
you want long hair? Do you want short hair? Do you want healthy hair? Do you want relaxed hair? You have to give that vision, because when you say it, you actually teaching your hair and teaching me how to actually take care of your hair and how to grow your hair the way you want it. Everybody doesn't want long hair. Some people just want healthy hair. Some people want relaxed hair. Some people want curly hair. But you have to have that conversation so you would know which products, how to give them a treatment when they leave. Because we make sure when you leave here, you don't just leave. You leave with a product that is going to help you out while you're not in the salon with us. That's
Right.
very important as
That's
well.
true. I can attest to that. That is so true.
Because I'm
That's
sure you
true.
got some things on your shelf now.
You know, I've gotten them from you. You know that to be true. And I get my lesson because I do ask, okay, now how do y'all family, now y'all know, y'all see me every day. Y'all know I know nothing about hair. I just Mardia knows, she knows my hair woes. I know nothing about hair. Um, but I constantly ask her, okay, how do I do this? What do I do with this? And just how I need the version for dummies. That's what I need when I ask Mardia, because I really don't know anything about hair. And here I am, I've let my hair grow and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. But so okay, so there's so much information here. You know, I have a ton more questions than I started with than the questions with which I started. So like with my hair, I don't know if my hair would be considered wavy or curly. I don't.
Two textures, wavy and curly, because you got some parts of your hair that's really soft, and then you got some that's really curly.
Okay.
And it's a soft texture, so it's not coarse. Your hair is not coarse at all, and that's what they call 4C coarse when it's hard. They tend to put the two together. The 4C with coarse hair.
Ah,
Difference
okay.
with wavy and curly. A wavy will form a wave. It will never coil around itself. Curly hair coils around itself. Wavy hair will never coil. It just goes in the S formation.
Well, yeah, this kitchen has some curls. Okay, I gotta tell you that. I have the brush those, you know, long and hard. The kitchen has the curls. I tell you that. Oh wow, family, listen. Don't let me hog these ladies. I know you have questions too. I know you do. I know you do. Welcome, though, if you have just joined us. You are tuned in to Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at wordradio.com. We are talking with Tattoo Sisters. That's right. Now, I know you're saying, what does that mean? Kim shared with me just before we went live. Would you share with us, with the family, what that means, please?
Do you want the whole backstory, or you just want
Yeah, why not? Because yeah, that's the cliff notes are for those who don't really care, but we care.
Okay. So every business or every structure has a story. And what happened with us is one of our elders, the pioneer in our industry, Joel Dudley Sr., transitioned. And in his transition, we were moving a lot. We're salon owners, we're stylists. I called Mardia. I said, "Are you going to the funeral?" She was like, "I think so. I might fly." I'm like, okay. Well, ended up we drove to North Carolina to honor Mr. Dudley. And in us driving, if you know anything about a whole bunch of leaders, we're all leaders, but we all are team players. We're in the car, we're driving. Mardia was very clear. I'm not driving. She sat in the back. She did not drive. I'm telling.
Yeah.
She
does.
She
has a blanket and a pillow.
Yep.
Yeah. Feet up, super comfortable, right? So we're talking, we're vibing, and I'm a solopreneur. So I'm used to working by myself. I do everything. I have a team and I have a tribe that supports me. When I go to the salon, it's on my own. When I make business decisions, it's on my own. But we're in the car and we're talking, and they're filling in the blanks. And I'm filling in their blanks. So we kept this conversation going, and the conversation kept going, and then we had a meeting. So then we came here. I said, we need to do something together. Mardia, and I called Mardia because it was weighing heavy on my spirit because we were getting ready to, a new product had hit the market.
Okay.
I said, I want to work with you. I want you to, and Mardia, if anybody knows anything, she is a beast when it comes to retail. One of the best in the industry that I've ever met and ever had the opportunity to work with. And I love learning. So I said, let's come together. Let's partner on some things. Let's do some things together. And I'm about names and intellectual properties and owning different things. So, and I love Swahili. I love Kiswahili. We're going to talk about this in 1 second. See what I mean?
Yes.
Filling in the blanks. Filling in the blanks, right? And I'm learning Swahili. That's one of our most indigenous languages and one of the oldest languages on the planet. So I said, 1, 2, 3. It's 3 of us. We went up with all these names. So I looked up the word. What is the number 3 in Swahili? And it's tattoo. And I said, how about we do, and we become tattoo sisters.
Oh, I love, see, oh, yeah. First of all, I applaud the 3 of you ladies. I love it when we come together. I love it when a plan comes together, but I so especially love it when we as women and Black women put our minds together and we make some things happen. Now, I know we're all a force on our own, but when we come together, what? Just congratulations to the 3 of you. Congratulations. I think that is awesome. I did see a product that was held up a moment ago.
She segued it. So this is our seller. We want to really come and bring this out, this product, and say how great it is. It's something new on the market. It has ample stem cells that's within the product. It's made with nanotechnology, and it's and it has growth factors as well. You want to talk a little bit about the product that's in it?
Well, I want you to talk about the product, but we're going to take a commercial break in one moment. And I don't want anything to be missed. I don't want anybody to miss anything. Okay, nothing. Family, listen, again, I know you have questions. I know you do. The phone lines are open for those of you who are saying, what's the number? I'm going to tell you. It is 215-634-8065 or toll free 1-866-361-0900. We are talking with Mardia Reed, Andrea Johnson, and Kim Rollins, aka Tattoo Sisters, which I love. I so love. Family, we're talking about all things hair care. Yes, we are. And like I said, I've got a ton of questions. You know, I've got more when we come back from this commercial break, but they're going to share with us about the product that they just displayed. Family, for those of you who are at home, I know you're saying I didn't see it. What? I know. But we're going to talk about it when we come back. So they're going to fill us all in, and they're going to answer some more questions and dispel some more rumors. How about that? Stay with us because we will be right back.
Tune in this Saturday at 8 a.m. for Conversations with the Commissioners, hosted by Chairman Omar Sabir. Learn more about voting and how elections are run in Philadelphia by joining the conversation exclusively on Word Radio, Black Talk Media. The job search can be a difficult and frustrating process. Word's Livelihood Initiative was designed to help you find the right opportunity for your next professional move. Check out these recent openings posted on the Livelihood job board at wordworks.com. The Public Health Management Corporation is hiring for exciting roles, including a medical director and registered nurses. For more information on these jobs and others, go to wordworks.com and learn more about the Livelihood Initiative. Brought to you by Word Radio, progressive Black Talk Media.
Why is Word important to the community?
It keeps the Black community informed about current events, politics, crime, financial literacy.
Black media is important to me because I always, whenever I look in books, just looking in museums, I wouldn't see myself. I wanted to see me. I wanted to see what other little Black girls and now what people my age would want to see.
Black media is important to me because our history needs to be our history. It needs to be recorded by us so that nobody can change it.
We need to know exactly what happened on which day and whenever it is that things happen. We need to be able to pass it on to our further generations and each other.
We are WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Yep. You already know what time it is, man. It's your girl POC. Turn your radios up.
Tune into our groundbreaking environmental justice program, Eco Word Magazine, hosted by POC, Fridays at 10 a.m. on WURD, 900 a.m. and 96.1 FM, Progressive Black Talk Media. Streaming online at wordradio.com, on social, and on the Word Radio app. We're celebrating Black influence and Black excellence worldwide on the home of Progressive Black Talk Media, WURD. You're listening to Love and Life with Carol Riddick on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Hey there, family. Welcome back. You are tuned in to Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD. Family, I see that there are some comments coming in. Don't worry. I am going to share them in just a moment. I want to take some time to go to our phone lines. Ms. Viola is calling. Hi there, Love Light. Welcome to the conversation.
How are you?
I am well. I will not complain.
Well, this is one of my favorite subjects because, I still keep my beauty license up.
Yes.
In case I may have to go back to work.
I know that's right.
So, and I agreed what she said because I learned from an Oprah show that you had 3 grades of hair on your head. I didn't learn that in beauty school because I went to beauty school in 1976 at Wilfred Academy.
Oh, my mom.
Wow. She said her mother went. Wow.
I went to the one in the Northeast.
I think my mom was interested.
Wow.
She going all the way
back. Many folks don't know about Wilfred Academy. It was $1,250.
Oh, wow. And well, see, I love the fact that you keep your license up.
Oh, yes. Yes. I keep my license up because I never know when I may have to go back to work, as well as when I go shopping for different things. I get my discount.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, right.
That's right. I love talking about having some healthy hair.
We don't have many beauty supply stores anymore. All of them are owned by the Asians or whatever, and Mr. Combs used to be on Washington Lane, and that's where I got most of my products from. And I'm still, is what she said, your customers become your friends, your neighbors. I did hair in my basement for 14 years. I can say that now because Uncle Sam can't come get me.
Oh, I know that.
But I'm so happy to hear these ladies. I was in my car, so I, couldn't see you on Facebook, and now I'm home. But I'll have to wait and pull you up on Facebook when I get off the phone. But I just want to commend them for their businesses and what they do. And I like what she said about the natural hair. Basically, I learned in one way that back in the day, the less we washed our hair, the more hair we had.
I've heard that. I've heard that when you leave it alone, you let it get some life in it, if you will.
My husband's granny, she didn't have a bit of maybe 25, 30 gray strands hair in her head, and she did her hair with Glover's mange maybe once a month.
Oh, wow. My mother used to put mayonnaise in her hair.
Believe it or not, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, and I put mayonnaise in my hair this morning and put it on the heat cap.
Yeah, that's what my mother used to do.
Because I used to tell my aunt about it, who had alopecia. And the next thing I know, I go into Sally's Beauty, and there is mayonnaise on the shelf. I said, Lord have mercy. It's
Wow.
amazing. So many things that we invented and we did at home, and now someone else is making money off of it.
I think we can say that about just about everything.
Not us, right.
Yes.
But I'm just, I started smiling when you said it's all about hair. I couldn't get home fast enough.
Well, we love it when you call, Miss Viola. I love it when you call. And we're talking about it tonight.
Well, I've been listening, even though sometimes I wasn't able to call in because I might have called earlier during the day. If I called Andrea or if I called Solomon, then I couldn't call no more. I tried to obey the rules. I don't want them to give me a spanking. I'll put my name on the do not call list.
No, we don't want any spankings. We don't want that. Or do not call. We don't.
Yes, but any other tidbits that they may have. We used to go to the hair show. I used to go to hair shows in New York. I don't even
They're
know
going to share with us about all of that. They've got some more to share with us too about hair care.
Well, I'm going to go to my Facebook page and I will be listening. But I thank you for having this show because there's so much that we don't know about hair. And careful with the braids. I got 4 daughters and none of them had perms in their hair.
Ooh.
And when people found out, oh, Miss Grace, she does children. Well, Lord have mercy. I mean, I had everybody's job in my house.
That's a beautiful thing. Because our stylists are also our therapists at times. So you were able to shape and mold some babies in the process. Miss Viola, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and be good. Be safe out there.
Yes, thank you. You as well. Because I know Miss Viola doesn't sit still. So, family, welcome once again to Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD. We are talking with Tattoo Sisters. We are talking all things hair care. Just before the commercial break, they shared with us their new product. Now, I have tons of questions about everything else, but I want to continue the conversation we started about the product that you showed us. So what exactly is this beautiful package?
So we pack, first of all, this is called The Perfect Choice. It is one of the best. We sell out of this product. So we have it like this because we already package it so you can just come and buy it and roll out the door with it. You can gift it. You can keep it for yourself. So the gift boxes change from time to time. But Miss Viola talked about a couple of things. One thing she said was alopecia. Another thing she said that only the Koreans sell a lot of stuff, like it's not a lot of black-owned stores anymore. So I wanted to talk and let Andrea speak about. She looked like she over here on the camera. Okay, I want her to speak about what's actually in the product. It has growth factors, something that your body naturally has. Apple stem cells. It was all made with nanotechnology. Andrea will tell you a little bit more what they all mean.
Okay, so it's organic products. They actually have ingredients that you can read and understand.
Thank you.
Yes. And the wonderful thing is the body knows or works better with something that is natural. And with the apple stem cells, the stem cells is an ingredient that will find a weak or dormant cell attached to it, give it a little boost to wake it back up.
Okay.
And then there is the nanotechnology, where the nanotechnology is something new. It's definitely getting more attention. And what it does is it breaks down ingredients to little micro milled particles so it can be absorbed into the hair.
You think I was going to ask, right? I was so going to ask, what does that mean and how is that helpful to us? So now we talked about the 4 different types of hair. Does that mean that this product is good for every single type of hair?
It's make hair healthy. Hair is structured the same way.
Oh, it is.
As far as the cortex, the cuticles, the medulla.
What's the cortex?
Is in the center.
Okay.
Yeah. So all hair is structured the same. And then the other ingredients, they have a lot of ingredients that stimulate hair growth. The saw palmetto is what helps to prevent hair loss. And that's a natural product as well. And then there's biotin, which is stimulating, and rosemary, which is stimulating. All of these factors are put together to help stimulate and to help prevent hair loss.
So is this product good for both men and women since we're genetically? Okay. Oh, wow. You hear that, men?
Yes. And actually, the product was made by stylists.
Ah.
For people suffering from alopecia.
And I'm glad she said alopecia because I want to segue into alopecia. When we were growing up, back in our era, you didn't see so much hair loss. I mean, some people men were thinning, some women were even thinning. But let's just talk about how we used to care for our hair back in the day till now. So a lot of people don't know, like the weaves that people get, they're made with formaldehyde. And they have to put that in there so people can keep having hair loss so they can keep buying hair. So it's a method to their madness. So when people call the styles protective, I'm going to get a protective style and they got glue and the glue is clogging up the hair follicle, which doesn't even allow any kind of air nutrients to get to it. And then we with the formaldehyde starts breaking the hair off. The only thing they know to do is just keep buying the hair, just keep getting your hair. But the hair is, and the glue is designed to take the hair out because at the end of the day, all they want to do is make money. So it's okay if you get them, you just don't keep them for long and make sure you use a product that you care for your scalp because it's all about your scalp. You know, once the hair comes out your head, it's dead. It's no longer like when you cut the hair, you can't feel if I cut it because the hair is actually dead. So we want to talk about the hair and the product, which we have an oil and a cream. It goes into the hair follicle. As Andrea said, it's a hair bulb that sits down there and the product actually, the scalp absorbs the product and it goes down into the hair bulb. So when the old hair comes out and it pushes the hair out, then you have the new hair that's formate, that's using this product on it. So now the new hair that's coming out is going to be healthy while I push the old hair out. That's why you use 80 to 100 strands a day. So those strands are leaving, but the new hair that's coming in actually has the perfect choice already set into the scalp and into the follicle. So the new hair will grow out more healthier and more thick. And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget about the diet as well, because we always think outer, but we don't think about inner. And I know that's not my job because I am not a doctor, but we have to factor in that too. What you eat, what you put in is what you getting out. So when you use a product, you have to, in conjunction, work with your inside, and this works with your outside as well as going into your scalp, into the hair follicle.
I'm so glad you said that. Oh, I don't even want to pause, but I have to because we have to take a commercial break. Family, the phone lines will remain open. Feel free to continue to comment on our socials. When we come back, I'm going to our socials, and then I have more questions. Y'all know I do. So stay with us because we will be right back.
It's the WURD Hot 60. Hot 60. Here's the hottest 60 seconds you missed on Reality Check.
Her name is Pinky Cole Hayes. She's the owner of Slutty Vegan. How do you deal with the challenges of it? Because it's a big life, it's a great life, but there's a lot of moving parts, as you just said, where you have to play a lot of different roles. You're a businesswoman, you're a wife, you're a mother, you're a daughter, all of these things. How do you figure out that balance?
The beauty of being an entrepreneur is learning how to pivot, to be a chameleon, to know how to evolve when things seem difficult. An entrepreneur is nothing but a problem solver, right? Like they go find a problem, identify a solution. So I am a master problem solver. I'm faced with a lot of challenges in business. You got to imagine as you scale, the economy is changing. You have your highs, you got your lows, you got people trying to take what you got. All of the things I've experienced. So I'm a master expert at that.
And that's your hottest 60 seconds from Reality Check on WURD Progressive. Black Talk Media.
I never considered myself to be a heavy drinker. At first, I only drank with friends, then to get through the day. I hit rock bottom when I realized I was choosing alcohol over my family. That's when I made the call. With my doctor's help, I was diagnosed with alcohol use disorder. Now, I'm getting to the root of my addiction and finding better ways to cope.
Mental health care works when you make the call. Visit mentalhealthcareworks.org. A message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
It's all live, all local, all love. The 7th annual All Love Block Party presented by Sing Production Group returns on Saturday, July 20th to shine a positive light on Philadelphia's creative economy. They've brought together some of the hottest independent brands and event organizers, including BWC Sounds, Sunday, Heffatona, and more for a day of celebration through music, art, and collaboration. 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the One Art Community Center in West Philadelphia. This event is free. RSVP by visiting blacksoulsummer.com/all love.
Hey Lisa, I've been seeing those pics you post of you and your family at all those fun events. What gives?
Oh, VetTix.
What's VetTix?
VetTix is an amazing charity that gives free event tickets, like concerts, sporting events, and shows, to currently serving military vets and their families, and to the immediate families of troops killed in action.
We have extra tickets sometimes. Can I donate them?
Yes, just go to vettix.org. You can give your extra tickets, and other vets like me can sign up to get them.
What a great way to give back. And listen, thank you for your service.
Talking to your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Let's face it, life looks a little different. During these times, we're doing our best to keep our minds and bodies strong. And getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters, like having game night at home. Yeah, can't do that while sick with the flu. Now imagine family movie night that your daughter can't live without. Well, that's ruined. And don't forget your uncle's socially distanced cookout. See, that's why it's important to be at our strongest. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now, no one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
Tune into Solutions with Amadi Braxton, Fridays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on WURD 900 AM and 96.1 FM. Progressive Black Talk Media. Streaming online at wordradio.com, on social, and on the Word Radio app. Celebrating Black excellence worldwide and bringing joy and power to the people. This is WURD 900 AM and 96.1 FM, Philadelphia. Streaming online on wordradio.com and the Word Radio app.
Let me tell you something, and don't you ever forget it. Success is nothing without someone you love to share it with.
You're listening to Love and Life with Carol Riddick on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Well, hey there, family. Welcome back. Welcome to the top of the second hour of Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD. We are talking with Mardia Reed, Andrea Johnson, and Kim Rollins, also known as Tattoo Sisters. And we are talking all things, you hear me? All things hair care and health. Healthy hair care. How about that? That's what we're talking. Family, I see that you've been commenting. Don't you think that I've missed your comments? I'm going to share what you've been saying. Craig shares, good evening, everyone. Well, good evening to you, good sir. Eric, Just Rick. He shares, I'm sending a big welcome to the Tattoo Sisters. Thank you for joining the WURD platform this evening. Is there any truth to the myth that African American men and women are not able to grow their hair as long as other cultures? It seems that women of color prefer low maintenance hairstyles that have longevity, braids, weaves, wigs, etc.
Okay. So is that yes, our hair will grow long. But what we have a tendency to do is we do too much to it and we don't give it an opportunity to be organic, to let things happen. Like for me, the longest my hair ever was is when I had locks. Now I choose to wear it short because it just, I mean, how honest can we be in here right now? Like, because I have my hot moments and I don't want to wear my personal summers and I don't feel like it. But when you take care of your hair and you use a good product, and I have to say product again, because we skip around and we want instant gratification. If you're going to give a job 90 days, you have to give a product minimum 3 to 6 months just to see what it's going to do. And the product has to be a continuation from your professional experience to your at-home experience. And we do so much to our hair in our culture to alter it that we never really truly know what our hair is capable of or how it's going to.
Kim, stop telling my business. You hear me? Listen. Listen, and that's why I don't know anything about hair, because I'm always trying. That was me. That was me. I was always trying, and I wanted the quick result. That was me. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Kim, telling all my business. Oh,
and as far as braids and the longevity of weaves, any style that you're adding an extension, if you're weaving, if you're doing an installation, for me and their time frame, we're all about the same. Nothing should be in your hair longer than 6 weeks. Nothing. Everything you need to take it out. Even if you want to do another installation, you do that. But for me, when I do braids, none of my clients go longer than 8 weeks. And in 8 weeks, they're pushing it because it just pulls on the hair, it pulls on the scalp. What people are calling protective styles, sometimes it's doing more damage than it is actually protecting or actually helping. So that's why we get into a tendency of that. And our hair is labor intensive only because you can't rush through a style with us. You have to take your time. You have to do it. You have to do it with the right pressure, the right technique. So there is no right product. So there is no traction alopecia, or there are no chemical burns, or you are not ripping your hair out when you remove the weave.
Oh my Lord. Michelle White, our love light, she shares, a stylist who is not in it for the money will learn your hair and will show you how to properly take care of your hair when you are not with them. These 3 young ladies are true stylists. It's hard to find true stylists that are about hair care, which is the way it should be. I agree with you. And Craig shares with us. He shares, I shaved my head several years ago. Now life is easy peasy. Hallelujah. And in my humble bald-headed experience, I find a bald-headed woman hot and intriguing. Oh, I love it. I love it. You know what? I've always wondered, when we have brush cuts and bald heads, are there things that you suggest, or things that we should do to continue the health of our scalp, or keeping our scalps healthy?
Absolutely.
Yes, shampooing it every day. So products actually matter. You can use a product that can make your hair hard, and you can use a product that make your hair soft. So let's talk about breaking down products. We're talking about clarification shampoo. We're talking about moisturizing shampoo. What other one?
And let me add a step to that. Exfoliating. I was bald for 10 years. So it was the shampoo, the conditioner, and I had a little scrub brush, like massage my scalp, and so my follicles, so everything would still be in that.
Yeah, because the skin sheds every day.
And increasing the blood flow and the blood circulation to my scalp, so that when I decided to grow my hair back, there was still something to grow back.
Oh, I love that. See,
treated shampoo, keratin shampoo. So people will go to the store and just pick up some shampoos, but all shampoos are not created equally. So if you're a person who moisturizes your hair, you might have a lot of oil. You know, a lot of people, I put coconut oil, I use olive oil. They use in different things. What they really don't understand is when you have those things in your hair and you shampoo your hair with a moisturizing shampoo, you didn't even get what was on there out. So now you got buildup on top of buildup. So it's something that we use here called, which the Perfect Choice product, the shampoo is actually a clarification shampoo. So you want to start with a clean slate before you go and put the oil back in, because now it's built up. Now the hair strand is heavy. Now you want to have some breakage. It's going to start falling off. So you must clear out what you put in. So it's good to moisturize your hair. And just like, for example, when you go swimming, people will go swimming and just shampoo their hair and they didn't take all the chlorine is still left on the hair. And you know what chlorine can do to hair? It's brittle.
Yes.
It changes the color of it. So you actually just shampooing it and you keeping it in because you didn't use any kind of clarification, because clarification takes out what it needs to take out, but also leaves in what needs to be there. So it's not a total stripper. It doesn't just strip it.
Wow.
And then let's talk about color treated hair. You must use a shampoo that's color treated so it will not strip off the color. So a lot of people get color. My color's fading fast. Yeah, because you just used the wrong shampoo. So all shampoos are not created equally. You can do a lot of damage if you don't know about shampoos. And all you have to do is flip it over and read what's on the bottom that you don't know. So it does matter what you use.
Wow.
That's what we do because we believe an educated consumer is the best consumer. That's why those consultations, family, are important. You want a consultation, looking your stylist in the face before they even touch any product.
And you know what? And you said that was so important because that was something that I never considered until I met you, Marty. It was never a thought of mine. I would think, oh, let me just go and get this hairstyle.
And if you're new to sorry for interrupting, the stylist has no idea of what pain you're going through, of your lifestyle. So these are questions.
Your whole hair history.
Everything, because somebody might come in and say, just cut it off. So you got to stop and say, why do you want it cut off? They might be going through something mental at the moment, and that's not what they really want. So it's good to have that one-on-one consultation because you can feel the energy. That's why I tell people, turn the client around, look to get out of high level with them because you can tell a lot. You can have them regret something that they shouldn't have never done just because you didn't take the time to have that small consultation with them. It is very important. We don't touch anyone without a consultation here. No one. And I want to add something to the consultation.
Please.
You have to tell us the truth. Because we're going to find out. We're going to find out when the water hits your head. Yeah. We're going to find out if you did something chemically and you tell us you didn't. And a shampoo water can cause you to have a chemical reaction. We are going. What? Yes. Water. Remember, water is H2O.
A chemical. It has components.
Tell us the truth. And not only that, I'm finding that I'm getting clients that I have to do a lot of corrective treatments on.
Right.
The stylist is not talking to them, and they are not having a consultation. Wow. So to save us, your time and your money, have somebody that is willing to talk to you and to teach you. If they're not willing to teach you, you should not be letting them touch you.
See, okay. Thank you for that, because listen, y'all are teaching all kinds of lessons right here. I do want to share. I want to go back to our socials for a minute. Family, I want to acknowledge these schools that you all are mentioning because I remember them. And I know a lot of people that went to these institutions in Philadelphia. Malcolm shares, I remember Wilford Academy. I remember that too. Eric shares Wilford Academy was the place to go back in the day to get your schooling and license. Our Love Light Angela Norwood is sharing Preach Sis about protective styles. I actually have another question about protective styles. Anthony Liu, hi there and welcome. Shares, I am absolutely so glad she mentioned diet because I have another question about that too. Michelle shares, yes, what you eat affects your hair. And I learned that early. Cheryl shares, she wants to mention that there's Knight's Beauty Supply on Stenson Avenue. It's one block from Washington Lane, and it's Black owned. Thank you for that, because I will go there now. Michelle shares, I went to Berean Institute. I remember that. There was a Wilford Academy downtown as well. Yeah, I remember that. And Cheryl says, I went to Gordon Phillips, and I remember that too. Yes, yes, yes. Maddie Ferg is giving praise to you all, as am I, And Craig shares yes. Bald is beautiful, male or female. I know that's right. Yes, it is. Willie Matthew Williams shares that cleansing your body definitely helps, and it helps your hair growth. I want to share this too. Angela shares, yes, for the bald woman. I love it. Yes. And Lasagna, hi there, Love Light. shares, "Hi, ladies. This conversation is so necessary. I've been a stylist for 35 years. Prayerfully, in 2 weeks, I'll be leaving my full time job as a hairstylist for a mental hospital. I've had a beautiful hair journey. Congratulations, ladies, on your products and what's to come." I love that. And I wish you so much success. Anthony follows his comment with sharing that the follicle can only take so much stress. You couple that with diet and neglect, and the hair will tell your entire story. That right there is a whole word. That right there is the whole word. And then he shares just the retail side of the business is a $345 billion industry, which is crazy. Carly, hi, love light, our boop. That's one of my boops. She shares this. Now, this is my kind of conversation. Yes, it is. Eric shares, "This info sounds extremely sensible, and I'm definitely going to pass this episode on to my lady friends." David Levy Bay, hey there, Dave. He shares, "Hi, Marty, Andrea, and Kim. Thank you for sharing this knowledge with our women. Women are suffering today from hair loss due to nutritional deficiencies, biotin deficiencies being a major problem. Thank you for that." And Miss Lily shares, "Wow, I wasn't aware of color stripping shampoos." I mean, telling you, you ladies are really sharing some things with us. Lakita Hardman shares, "Mardia." So I wanted to share that love with you all. But so we were talking about diet. What are some foods that are on both ends of the spectrum? Some good foods to eat for to help us have healthy hair, and some foods that can be damaging.
Okay.
So yeah, we all got something to say.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
If it comes out the ground, your body will recognize it, take the nutrients, and do what it needs to do in the body.
Okay.
What we need to stay away from, anything that is chemically processed, induced, the body does not know anything that is not natural. Sugar, dairy, processed foods, you're making the body work harder to break that stuff down to find the nutrients, which isn't there. So you're making your body work overtime to get no nutrients.
So you know what? To that question, so now we have all of these plant-based products and things of that nature. Are they? Okay. All right. Please talk with me because y'all listen. Please tell us.
Look at the ingredients. When I was growing up, I used to take my grandmother to the supermarket, and it would drive me crazy because she had to pick up everything and read it.
Yeah.
Now I understand why. You have to read the ingredients. If it's something on there you did not recognize or cannot pronounce, just know that it's not real.
And also, in addition to what Dre is saying, everything is filtered through the liver. So everything you eat, it has to come through there. And when the liver has scar tissue and it's damaged, it can't nourish or feed the rest of your body anything because then your blood cells are being clogged. But when you eat food that comes out of the ground, your liver recognizes it and it breaks it down really easy and then sends signals to the rest of your blood. And that's what helps everything you grow. Your hair is better, your skin is better, you move better, you walk better, you talk better, you sleep better. You are just a better human being. We got to understand. And I know we didn't come to talk about the inner, but there has a lot
we did.
To when people say, "Oh, my hair is not growing, I've been using this." So Kim said something about, remember, a baby even incubates in 9 months, right? So things, even your medicine that you take, and let me segue really quick into that too. H2O actually breaks down what you have in your body because as soon as that water hits the head, the middle of that scalp, you can smell all kinds of metal, like what you eat and it doesn't go away because that water, it literally is like it's a steam method and it just lifts everything up and we can actually smell it.
I think you said that to me one day. Oh my goodness, I remember that. So one of our lovers. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but before we get away from the plant-based, I have to add this because I've been a vegetarian since 1997.
Okay.
So the plant-based has become like a quick fix, a fast food. If you're not in the kitchen preparing your food, we are operating at a loss. You don't truly know what is going, and a whole food is a food, it's a yam, it's lettuce, it's a tomato, it's a cucumber, it's a pineapple. You know exactly what is going in your body, and you are what you eat. So a lot of these plant-based things have been they repackaged vegetarianism the way they do hair care products, targeted and marketed for our industry, for our people, for Black and brown women. Yet, but if you read the ingredients, they're no good for us. They're no good for our hair and our. So now, when you get into the plant-based packaging, already you can get all of these burgers. You can do all of these different things. It's not what your body needs. It's not, and then the gluten in it. So there's a lot of things in there that your body will not process. And I'm the type, and we're operating so much at a loss. Is young people don't even know how to make a salad, let alone drink water. And then they want to put something in the water, or they feel like I don't like water, or my body's going to reject water. And I get that part. But we're so chemically infused, we don't even know what our body naturally needs. And for somebody like me, if I'm not eating right, taking it back to hair, my skin is a mess. My hair won't.
Oh, everything comes out in my yes. Yeah, like if I have sugar, I look like an adolescent.
Yeah, and I want to add that if you don't hydrate the inside of your body, you can put as much moisturizer, shampoo, conditioner on your hair as you want. It's inside out.
It's oh my Lord. One of our love lights has a question. Hello, and thank you for joining us. Renee Michelle Collins asks, ladies, please talk about natural curls. Products are not created for curly hair, and it often causes damage.
So, Renee, that's why I said products actually matter. You know, people sometimes will go the cheaper route, or they'll go what's marketed on TV. Oh, that works. And some of these people that make product has never done hair, has never experienced. I mean, we have this is over 100 years together. So we've experienced and seen and touched so many kinds of textures of hair. So some products are true to what they say. And let me give you a little tip. Say like that we're just gonna go to a relaxer.
Okay.
If it's an olive oil product, you know, they say it's infused with olive oil. First of all, you can make a 5-ton a gallon, and all you have to do is drop 2 drops. And the FDA says it's infused with olive oil. They'll paint the box green, so you think, oh, I use that with olive oil. It's no, I mean, literally, by the Food and Drug Administration, they can drop 2 drops of oil. They say, oh, it's olive oil in here. So it's a marketing technique. And again, some people that's making products, and I'm not going to put anybody out here, they have everything here. They don't know the texture. They don't know anything about hair. So the answer to the young lady's questions, all products are not created equally, and some do actually work to enhance your curl pattern and take your hair moisturized.
And to not send you down a rabbit hole, what you can do is there's a consultation tab on my site, and there's a consultation with Mardia. And I will do what I started doing during COVID, is I was doing things virtually because everything is shut down. I prefer in person. But if you want to take that 10 to 15 minute consultation and we do a product recommendation for you, we'll do that, because it's such a rabbit hole that she will go down looking for a product, that we are here to answer your questions. Both of our salons are here to answer your questions in more ways than one, so you can get what is actually serving you.
And I know that to be true. Family, what we're going to do, because in one moment, we're going to go to another commercial break. But when we come back, I see that there are some more comments and questions on our socials. We're going there. And ladies, Kim, you know you can't just drop that and not give the sites. So when we come back, Mardia and Kim are going to both share the sites so that we can all take our quizzes and get this, set this consultation up so we can have healthy hair and all of this good stuff. You hear me? Family, stay with us, because you know we're coming right back.
Make sure you check out Keeping It Real with Reverend Al Sharpton, Monday through Thursday, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on WURD, 900 AM and 96.1 FM. Progressive Black Talk Media. Streaming online at wordradio.com, on social, and on the Word Radio app.
Did you hear the word around the community? Jefferson Health Plans is the new marketing name for Health Partners Plans. They are the same company and they are talking to you. Live from WURD on 96.1 FM and 900 AM every fourth Sunday of the month from 5 p.m. until 6 p.m. Be sure to tune in to hear more about Jefferson Health Plans, their upcoming community events, and info to help improve your health and well-being. To learn more about Jefferson Health Plans, visit www.jeffersonhealthplans.com.
Want to be heard on Word?
Yes, this is Miss Renee King out of Philadelphia.
Dial 215-634-8065 to join the conversation. Outside of Philly, dial 1-866-361-0900. First-time caller? Great. We would love to hear from you. Word is the voice of the African American community, so make yours heard. Please limit calls to once per day. Spread the word and tell a friend to tune in and join the conversation.
Freedom Sounds of Jazz is still the best jazz on Friday nights with your hosts in the mix, Aquila and Jonathan Bay, every Friday night, 10 p.m. until 12 a.m. Only on 900 a.m. WURD, where we promote Black Talk Radio.
No, what's the word, boy? What's the word? What's the word?
WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
What is love?
You're listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
I think I know what love is.
And we are back. Family, welcome back to Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD. We're talking hair and health care. That's what we're talking in this evening, on this evening. Look at that. I did share that we're going to go to our socials first, and then the ladies are going to share with us the websites so that we can all dig deeper. Eric shares, I used to wear my hair longer from aged 13 to 17. I let it grow to approximately 8 inches. When I turned 18 rather, I cut it all off very short and it never grew back to that length ever. Now I'm as bald as a cucumber. I miss my locks. Oh, Eric, I'm so sorry to read that. Anthony Lou, he shares high protein diet. The hair is mainly leftover broken down protein that the body didn't use. If you work out and you supplement your diet with 1 gram of protein for every pound of muscle you have, your hair will grow. He shares, in the gym, there's a saying, you can't outtrain a bad diet. We know that to be true. Same thing with products. You can buy all the products you want, but if you're eating badly, your hair will show it. David shares, preach, Kim, even plant-based processed foods can cause a lot of health issues. Yes, we know that to be true. And Edith, our love light Edith, hi there, Edith. She shares, how do I get my hair to lock when it is so soft? Oh, that's a good question. How will she get her hair to lock? It's so soft.
There's always different techniques.
There's always
oiling, there's
46
matting,
there's hair salons.
We would have to see her texture because it's a lot of different techniques that can be used. I had a Caucasian client, hair was bone straight and he had locks. So any hair can be locked.
Literally.
Okay.
And these who are master locticians, I learned from them, but they are masters. We've had clients come here and they actually say, my hair can't lock. The lady told me, and the lady says today her hair is longest. And she said, I wish I saw that lady because the lady could not lock her hair. So she wants to show off when she sees the lady because her hair is literally locked and it's all the way down here and it was short. How short was it? It was short. It was short.
Oh, wow.
Whatever she did with her magic fingers, these two are master locticians, literally. I just train and learn from them, but they can lock anything.
And I know that to be true. I do know that to be true. Okay, I do. So now I did share that I would love for you ladies to share the websites. I have another question about about diet after you do so. So if you wouldn't mind sharing your websites with us, please.
My site is Ocean Salon, and I'm going to spell it because you know I'm a little tricky. It's a little Portuguese and a little Igbo. So it's OXSUN, like Oxun. OXSUN salon.com.
Okay. And how do you pronounce that?
Oshun, the deity.
Oshun. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Thank you for that education. Because I would have mispronounced that. You know I don't like to mispronounce. You know I don't like
It's okay.
that, Mardia.
I'm special. I'm a little high maintenance. So I
You just like to educate and I like to learn. So that's all right.
So I
Ms.
keep it real simple. We're on 46th Street. So it is number 4, number 6, 46retail.com. So number 4, number 6, retail.com. On there you can find all sorts of products, hair gloss. It's just so many products. It's a plethora of them. So if you ever went on the website and you needed to know something, you can always call or email us and we always answer back. And we set up a hair care plan for you.
I love it. I love it. So now we were talking about diet. What are some foods or products that we should stay away from?
Petroleum.
What was
Petroleum, beeswax, sulfates.
Shut up. But keep talking. I'm just
Yes. Sulfates, mineral oil, because those things do not break down. So if you're constantly using it, over time it will create a thin film over the hair. So now you're going to prevent any nutrients from being absorbed into the scalp.
Wow. Now, you know, I've seen beeswax in so many. I mean, I've never had it on my own hair, but I see it all over.
And when
Like
you
it's supposed to be
beeswax
good
on
for
your
your hair.
skin, it's usually sticky and thick, right?
I don't know.
Water cannot break that down.
Then you would need the sulfates, which is dish detergent and larger detergent. Then you would need them to get that off. That's why they're not good for the hair. But a lot of people think, oh, it's not working because they don't see the suds. It's on their suds.
Wait, he is with you all. He shares avoid sodium lauryl sulfates. And Justin Taylor shares Kim is the best loctician in the business. She brings incredible skill and invaluable knowledge. Great conversation here. I love it. I love it. I love it. And look at that. Carol Merrill Bright shares, hey ladies, you are putting out great information. I love this. I'm going to go back to our phone lines for a moment. Another one of our family members is calling in. Hey there, James. Welcome to the conversation.
How's it going, Carol?
You know I won't complain. I won't do it.
You know. On the diet, I can attest to that by taking it back to the early 30s as far as my grandfather. I heard stories throughout the years. He would take his comb, dip it in water, slick his head back. And it was good for the whole day.
Yes, see, I love that. I just found out that my hair like water. I just told Mardia that I just found out.
I get that.
Take
a little water, you good.
A little water, it goes a long way, doesn't it, James?
As far as the diet. Good. Love you, Carol.
Love you more, James. Thank you as always. Family, I seriously did. I just found that out from you, Mardia. I said my hair, it loves water. I had no idea. So you all shared with us about the 4 types of hair. Are there different foods that work better or well for the different types, or just overall?
Overall, just let the junk and the grease, like Andrea said, and the sugar and the salt, let that stuff go.
You hear that, family?
At the end of the day, it's filtering through the liver. And if the liver can't deliver because it's trying to work hard, as Dre said, then it can't deliver anything else. It can't send the protein back just through the rest of your body. So you got to really be careful about what you eat. And you literally are, we heard it in school, you are what you eat. You really
we
are.
did.
It tells a story. It tells a huge story. Trust me, we see it so much. And let's talk about gray hair. Gray hair can come from the diet that you're eating. You wonder why some people have a lot of gray hair. That comes from stress. Is a lot of things, and gray can change the compound structure of the hair. You ever see it's just wiry, just sitting up, and
I've seen that.
and it just won't lay down. Yeah, so you got to be careful about what you're putting on your hair and what you're putting inside of your body. It actually matters.
So that's not the gray hair itself. That a huge contributing factor to those gray hairs that are wiry and that just do their own thing. A huge contributing factor is diet and
Yes,
product.
In some cases, diet. A lot of cases is stress.
It's stress. Yeah,
it's a lot of cases. I can actually see when my clients are stressed from the time, because when you get proper hair color, it's every 6 weeks. If it's a permanent color, demi colors, you can do them a little more often. But I can tell from the amount of gray, and then from our conversation, and then what's going on with them, and I ask them, "Are you okay?" So that comes up a lot, and I notice that there's hair loss when they're stressed, and it'll be great if they're at that age. Really quick. I want to go back really quick to the food part. What I have found, and some people may find this helpful as well, because you asked about the food.
Yes.
The times that you stop eating, because it's really important to not eat and go lay down and go to bed. Your body needs to process that out. Your liver needs to put your intermittent fasting. And I'm not promoting any of that now. What I'm saying is, for me, breakfast doesn't work for me. Breakfast stresses me out. 11 a.m. to 7 is what works. My skin is better. Like I said, when I began this, I said, I let you know I'm 54. My skin is better. My hair is better, and different things like that. And as far as the time that you stop eating is very, very important, so that your body can rest. All of this still projects out and comes in through your hair. When you get to that boom, we know a lot of what's going on and what's happening in your life, no matter what you say or what you tell us.
Right.
A lot about what's going on with your hair.
And you say it behooves you to tell the truth, because this process could go a lot differently and potentially better. Anthony, I do see the comment that you made, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. I want to go back to the phone lines. Yusef is calling in. Hi there, Yusef. Thank you for calling, and welcome to the conversation.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
You're speaking on the importance of when to eat and what to eat, and how it has an effect on your digestive system. Yes, you do need to give your digestive system a rest. And what this person was saying about not eating after a certain time, I myself, I don't eat no breakfast. I don't eat no lunch. I don't eat until after like about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I go when I stop eating at about 6 o'clock, no later than 7 o'clock at night. That's my last. But see, I'm a member of the American Vegan Society out of Malaga, New Jersey, and they send you pamphlets on all that stuff, on when to eat, what to eat, and how to eat it. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot of effect. Like the person was saying about the hair. Your hair comes from your head. Your head is where your brain is at. So if things have an effect on your hair, it has an effect on your brain. Okay? So people don't realize, when you see people out here doing the simple things that they do and acting the way that they do, it's what they're eating has an effect on how they act. You are what you eat. If you act like a savage or some kind of carnivorous animal, it's because you're eating like a carnivorous, savage animal. Okay, so that has a lot to do with the things that people are doing out here. You have people that are calling and they'll say the same thing over and over, and it's not doing anything to help anybody. You gotta say things and do things that can give benefit to people, so you can teach people that, look, you can change if you want to by how you eat. It's the most important. What you put in you is what comes out of you. Thank you.
Yusef, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Ladies, we have a request for you both to repeat the addresses of your salons once again.
Okay. My salon is Oshun Natural Hair Salon. The way you spell it is OXSUN Salon. but phonetically it sounds like Oxsun, but it's pronounced Oshun. Salon.com.
Where is it located?
I'm in South Philly. I'm located at 25th and Carpenter. So I do not take walk-ins. I am appointment and referral only. So call me for your initial consultation. We'll set it up. I am an appointment only salon.
And what is the number?
215.
Yes, ma'am.
893.
893.
9133.
9133. Family, I've just entered that information in on our socials in the chat. And Mardia, please.
We are number 6, retail.com. So 46retail.com. We are located at 121 South 46th Street in the Walnut Hill section of West Philadelphia, on 46 between Walnut and Chestnut. And unlike Miss Kim, it's 5 of us here, so we do accept walk-ins. It is better to make an appointment. However, we do accept walk-ins when it's an opening available.
And what is the number to the salon?
215-387-1962. And all of this information is actually located on the website as well.
All right, so family, for those of you who are able to see our socials, the information for both salons, the name, address, and telephone number, as well as the websites, are all on our socials. I do want to share Anthony. Anthony shares, listen, a good stylist can tell what type of medication a customer is on from the condition and color of the hair. Yes. Yeah. You know what? I know that to be true, Anthony. I know that to be true. There are 2 other comments. I'm going to read these comments and then we're going to take a commercial break. But ladies, I would like for you to address them when we return from commercial break. Anthony also follows that comment with sharing about density and porosity. He's asking, Anthony, listen, you are on fire. Hear me? And Eric shares, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, half of the Black population was rocking a carefree Jerry curl. And then all of a sudden, lawsuits were popping up due to uterine cancer allegations. Back then, everybody was using gels, curly perms, and relaxers, not really knowing exactly what was in them. That's a great statement. Great statement. I would love. We have about maybe 2 minutes before we go to commercial. So if you could start the conversation about density and porosity, I would love that. What does that mean? What is that? What is density and porosity?
Density is the amount of hair strands on the scalp. So someone may have follicles on the hair that are really close together, which creates a high volume of hair. And then others may have where the hair is spaced out, so the hair looks thin. So density is the amount of hair that goes out of the head. And porosity is the ability for the hair to absorb moisture and water. So if someone has high porosity, that means that the cuticles are open and it just keeps soaking up product. And low porosity is the cuticle is closed, so nothing can get in.
So does that look different? How does that look?
And to add to it, density also is the creator of a price as well. Because you might have a certain price, but when somebody comes in and their hair is real dense, that price actually goes up because it's so much more work and so much more hair and a subsection of the head that actually increases the price.
Oh, wow. Anthony adds that porosity tells you the ability of your hair to absorb water and products. Well, same thing you just said. I appreciate that, Anthony. I tell you. And he also shares the curl is back, believe it or not. What?
Because we do it.
Yeah.
The Jerry curl? Is it still called Jerry curl?
No.
Yes, some of it is.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't
They
know.
have
I'm not doing it.
They have so many different names. Remember, it's all about marketing.
Right.
So it's marketed differently.
So what makes the Jerry curl different from a rod set?
The thioglycolate.
The chemical that changes the hair structure
of your hair.
Thank you for breaking that down. Family, listen, we're going to a commercial break, but we are coming back. Mardia, I'm going to beat you with the wet noodle for throwing that out there at me. I said the what? Family, stay with us because we are coming right back.
Family Therapy Vignette Moments with Dr. Lucille Ijoy. The July then yet. This is a serious time in this nation, and you and I can make a difference. We can vote. Yes, we can vote. Tuesday, November the 5th. Let's know for sure we can do our part. We can make a difference in the city, the state, the nation, and the world. Now, many people stayed up a long time because they didn't like the outcome of the June debate. This is Dr. Lucille Ijoy, and I'm ready for this fight. So come along with me. Don't talk about it, be about it. Stick with it. Tuesday, November the 5th. Tuesday, November the 5th. Be alert. There is more to come.
Want the latest in word swag? Check out the shop tab on wordradio.com. Hoodies, tees, and more in a variety of colors. It's the shop tab on wordradio.com. You can look good and show the world that you're all about Black Talk Media. Check out New World View with host David Barnes Sundays at 12 noon. New World View brings the word listeners a unique perspective in advocating change by shaping positive views and opinions through various musical genres. That's New World View on Sundays at 12 noon on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
It's too black, which means it's too strong.
We're celebrating Black influence and Black excellence worldwide on the home of Progressive Black Talk Media, WURD.
Let me tell you something, and don't you ever forget it. Success is nothing without someone you love to share it with.
You're listening to Love and Life with Carol Riddick on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Well, hey there, family. We are back. Welcome back to Love and Life with Carol Riddick right here on WURD. We are talking all things hair care with Tattoo Sisters. That's right. Yes, indeed. Mardia Reed, Andrea Johnson, and Kim Rollins, to be exact. Ladies, I know we don't have a whole lot of time left. I have one question about protective styles. You were talking briefly about protective hairstyles. So particularly as it pertains to braids, getting your hair braided. Like, as you know, I was wearing crochet braids. I wore those for a while. Is there, as it pertains to your suggestion, I know you said everybody's hair should be done like between that every 6 weeks, no more than, like, braids shouldn't be in any longer than 6 weeks. As it pertains to the duration or the consistency of wearing braids, do you have a suggestion in that regard, like for a year, 2 years?
Whatever you're doing in the summer, changing in the winter, and vice versa. So braids might be your summer hairstyle.
Okay.
And the winter might want to leave your own hair out, but whatever you do, just don't do it like that all the time.
Yeah.
Give your hair some direction on what it's doing. Don't just switch it out.
I love that. We're going to go to our phone lines really quickly. Bernard is calling in. Hi there, Bernard. Thank you for calling and welcome to the conversation.
Oh, yeah, thank you for taking my call. I was listening to your show. I listen to your show quite frequently. And tonight, you're talking about hairstyles. Certainly, I'm not a cosmetologist or anybody in that field. But I'd like to share a historical perspective about the jerry curl. In 1968, 69, the revolution came for black people. We're black and proud. We got afros. White people's hair, the consistency of white people's hair, they couldn't get an afro, right? So if anybody remembers, there were two baseball players that played for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt and Greg Luzinski.
Mm-hmm.
The closest they could get to the type of hairstyle, and it was nowhere near close to the afro, they had this type of perm, it was like a Shirley Temple type of look, right? Okay. Then jerry curl comes along, which was an imitation of the imitation. The hairstyle that Mike Smith and Greg Luzinski had was imitating our afro. And when the jerry curl came along, it was the imitation of the imitation. And I think what our folks need to do, right, so you can do what you want to do with your hair, But understand the historical concept and the historical piece that goes along with fashioning things and what we do. The Jerry curl was an imitation of our afro. And that's my comment. That's what I wanted to share with you tonight. And really, folks can go and look it up, right? We had afros in 69, 70, 71. White people couldn't get their hair like that. So they came up with curly perm for the white boys, right? And then Mr. Jermack comes out with the Jerry curl, which is an imitation of the imitation. And that's the historical perspective, okay?
Well, you know what, Bernard? Thank you for that. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you so much. Ladies, okay, before we go, I'm going to ask you, what will you leave us with today? What will you share with us to take with us tonight?
What I want to share is be careful of your intake, because what you put in will definitely show outward. So at the same time, you got to protect your inner and your outer. They both work together.
Wow.
And
That makes so much sense.
I would like to say we've gotten so used to this microwave, quick, fast, and in a hurry lifestyle. We need to slow down, get back to nature, go walk in the grass with no shoes on. Go pick up an apple and eat it instead of reaching for a bag of chips. Just remember, slow down. Start to absorb and just soak up what nature has to offer for us. And just slowly start to incorporate an apple, a banana, because you can't just cold turkey just go into just a straight healthy lifestyle. Take baby steps. You will have more success doing baby steps, and just slowly get away from all the processed and all the unnatural stuff, and just slowly bring yourself back to nature.
Y'all preaching to me. You know that, right? I'm hearing it. It's resounding. Kim?
And so for me, I think it's very, very important that not only do we talk about generational health, we talk about generational wealth. And the way that we do that is we support one another. You know, stop tearing each other down. Stop going to these social media sites. Stop making all of these internet, global, whatever these. If you have a problem or an issue with a small micro business, go to that small micro business and see if it can be resolved. And before you put your dollars anywhere else, keep your dollars here. Dollars leave our community in 15 minutes. Let's turn that around. Let's come to 40. I come to 46th Street Salon to get products if I run out before, and then I'll go to other places. Nice is another one, but I have retail. Mardia has retail. Just come and support. We have to support one another. We are the answer that we've been looking for.
Oh my Lord. Can you Lord? Yep, yes. To that point, Mardia, can you set mine aside, please? Because I will be I buy my product, okay? Mardia knows I will constantly, and she has to tell me you already have that. She has to you already. She has to tell me that all the time.
I want that one.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want it all. I'm trying to do well on this journey. Yes, I am.
So overall, if I can end with something, I want to say, Ashe, thank you so much for giving us this platform so we can talk all things health on it. We really appreciate it. That we can all come together on this platform. So we coming to you, family, not just to sell you anything, but we came to bring you knowledge from the heart, from stuff that we use and we know actually works. Stuff that's exclusive to the salon, because everything that's in the stores it might say it, but it just does do what it say. So if I could say anything, just turn it over and read the label. If you don't understand, your phone is in your hand, just Google it and you'll see, as some of the guests say, what's going into your scalp. Is feeding your scalp. You gotta be careful. And a lot of things that go into your scalp attach on to the proteins in your body, and it goes into your bloodstreams. And people don't realize how important it is. Something simple as shampoo actually matters. Oh, I just use anything. Well, you can't do that, because what it does is it goes in and it starts mimicking certain things in your body and attaching. So you got to be really, really careful of what you're putting on your outer and what you're putting on your inner.
Inside. Anthony Liu has some information for you ladies in the event you want to talk more about distribution. I can't thank you all enough, family. I cannot. Ladies, before we go, we have about 2 minutes. I'm going to ask you if you can repeat one more time the name of the salon, the address of the salon, the telephone number of the salon, and your website.
Okay. Oshun Salon, OXSUN Salon. And the website is, all the W's, Oshun Salon, OXSUNSALON. And I'm located at 25th and Carpenter. My phone number, let me forget my own stuff. My phone number is 215-893-9133. 215-893-9133.
And we are 46th Street Hair Salon, LLC. And just to throw this out there, because we do have a platform, a whole month of July, we're doing $10 off, not just for July 4th, but ours go through the whole month of July. We are located at 121 South 46th Street in Walnut Hill section of West Philly. Our phone number is 215-387-1962. And what else is she saying? The website is 46retail.com. And I want to put it out to the world that I love these two ladies so much.
I love it. I love it. I love y'all. I cannot thank you all enough. You hear me? Because I learned some things tonight. I learned something. And I'm on this journey. Y'all know I'm on my journey to get me together. Will you come back and visit with us? Will you?
Absolutely.
Okay. I love that. The family is thanking you. They're thanking you as well. Here we are, family, just praising God from whom all blessings flow. You hear me? Each and every day. I'm going to ask, as I always do, that you continue to pray because we all need it. We all need it. You hear me? I thank our guests, our family members for just sharing your time, your energy, your attention, your space, your spirit, your intention, and your love with us. And family, thank you for doing the same thing as you always do. Special thanks to the entire Word family, especially Nick and Niall, for all that you do. Because I tell y'all, there would be no me without you. Family, I want to remind you that I will not be here with you tomorrow, as I will be in Washington, D.C. at Blues Alley. But I'm leaving you in good hands, and I'm going to miss you. I am. Happy birthday once again to all of our love lights. Yes, indeed. And remember, family, I'm going to say this to you because I mean it, okay? Not just because I want to hear myself speak, but we are all in this together. We are all in this together. So be good to you, but please be good to those around you. Please be careful and be kind. God loves you, and so do I. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Family, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend as well from me. And be sure to join me Monday through Thursday, 7 until 9 p.m. Eastern Time, for another edition of Love and Life with Carol Riddick, right here on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media. Have a good night, family. Thank you for watching.